Hello friends, welcome back. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Melissa. I am going to budget the money that you see in our ready to assign section, $2,669.76. We got paid. So let's jump in and assign this money. So thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. I am just going to go in and tell you what this money is all about, and I'm going to show you where this money is going to go. So first up, we did get our SSI benefits. This came in yesterday, so I'm a little late recording this video, for $1,342 even. That is our monthly amount. It doesn't change within the year. All right, so I do have $824.10. That is the money that I made side hustling, you guys. This is all that I made in the week, last week, side hustling with Instacart. So I hit it hard. I was so tired. You guys, I was so tired. And this was alongside my full-time job. So I am so dedicated in getting this debt paid off, and I need to figure out how to get it done. So I am going to hustle as much as I can. This week, though, the kids are back in town. They're only here for a week, so I won't be doing as much. I'm going to hang out with them until they leave again. So next week won't look as productive as it did for last week. So here we go, $824.10. Also, hubby sent over $500, and I'll tell you that this is for the last installment for Afterpay for the tickets for the kids to go to Jamaica. So we're going to go in. I'm going to approve all the transactions that you see here. I will be covering some overspending that I have, and the rest I'm going to put towards good use. So let's go in. So this $5.42 that I sent over to the primary account to pay for my HP subscription, that is approved, and it's linked. As you can see, there's this little link symbol here. That means I had already input this transaction in manually. So when my account pulled in the transactions automatically, they link together. So the primary account that I transferred $110.11, that I can also approve. So it's showing me I need to approve one more transaction. So let's click on that. And that is the first half of my lending club payment for $530. That I am going to go ahead and link that, okay? Or approve it. In the primary account, I have 6 transactions to approve. So let's see what those are. That's a payment to Chase for $1.60, a payment to Apple for $12.61, a payment to Marcus for $43. That's our minimum payment for the month. So I did go ahead and make a minimum payment for Marcus. That's the first credit card that I actually made a minimum payment to. Discover got $126.01. That's for gas. The $542 that I just spoke about, and the $110.11 that I just spoke about. So there we go, that's approved. Now into my Chase card account, here we go. Spirit Air for the tickets, the final payment of $444.99. So there we go. All right, so I think we should be all up to date with all the accounts. All my transactions are pulled in and linked. So all I need now to do is to cover my overspending and assign monies going forward. So first up, I have 3 overspending or overspent category. This is the tickets for $444.99. I'm going to go ahead and cover this out of ready to assign. This amount is coming out of the $500 hubby sent over. $5 for copay. So somehow Northwell Health, which is a medical center I went to. So I do have a few different things happening with me, and I haven't gone into these before, but I do have medical conditions that my doctors are monitoring. I did go into Northwell Health as an emergency appointment. They did a chest x-ray, and the appointment itself was $25, and then the x-ray, I think $30, and then the x-ray was $30. And somehow they had tried to charge my card before without me knowing, and I disputed it because I didn't think that they should have, but then they sent me a bill. So now they did the charge again for $30. I had $25 in my Afterpay category, my copay category. So I pulled that out, and now I'm overspent by $5. I'm going to go ahead and cover that. And next up is credit card interest. So I'm going to tell you that Chase had charged me interest for, no, Chase had charged me a fee because I did charge some things to my Chase card, and Chase has this thing where you can pay over time, but they do charge you a small fee and you won't pay interest on the amount. It's like an afterpay thing. So I did sign up for a few of those with the larger expenses that I had charged, and one of the fees was 122. So that hit my account on the 1st. June's interest for my Apple Card was $41.69. Then my Capital One number 1 and number 2 card closed, and that's interest. And then Marcus card closed, and that's also interest. So $416.46 is the interest from all of those cards. And I'm going to go ahead and cover that ready to assign. And the reason why I'm doing that, because this money is going to go back into the cards as the minimum payments. So here we go. Now everything has been covered. I'm left with $1,803.31. So what I want to do first, out of that side hustle money, I told myself what I wanted to do was pay off carders. I wanted to pay off carders because that is my goal for the month of July. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to send this money to carders right away. I'm not going to wait. I'm going to go ahead and assign $389.43. That is to pay carders in full. Okay? So it's going to leave me now with $1,413.88. Let's go back. Today is the 9th, so Discover is going to be due on the 12th. So I will need to put in a payment for Discover. But what I need to do first, I am going to put $1,200 and let's do it this way. $1,250 for half of which month is next? Brain fart. Half of August rent. I'm going to put it into the weekly rollover because I was kind of getting confused with what is left at the end of the month into rolling over to the next month. So I'm going to hold everything. I'm not going to assign anything in the future. Whatever I need to hold for the next month, I'm going to put it into the weekly rollover. And I'm actually going to change this into rollover. That's it. I'm going to call it rollover and leave it at that. So $163.88. That is because my Discover, and I'm going to look right now to see what my minimum payment for Discover was. I think it was down to $163. I think it is. If it isn't, oh well, I'm only going to assign this $163.88. I'm going to assign it to my Discover card. So while I am typing this in, I'm waiting for Discover to load on my phone, and then I'll be able to tell you what my minimum payment is for the month. It's actually $167, but I have already satisfied the minimum payment because I did use this card to buy gas. So that $163 is in addition. But going forward, you guys, I do want to cover my minimum payments on my credit cards going forward. Okay? So that's it. I will have to come up with another, I would say $3. We'll figure that out. But that's what it is, you guys. I did bring in $824 of side hustle money. The month is not over. The kids will be leaving again this week. So next week, I'm going to hit it hard again and try to make another amount that I could throw towards that. Because ultimately, I want to be able to clear up a few things. So I'm going to go in and enter the payments. So if you take a look over here in the inspector, as you can see, we need $3,843 and a penny to fully fund the rest of the month. And I think we could do it. Our paycheck should be a big chunk of this, and side hustle money, I'm going to push myself again. So you guys, I appreciate you so much for watching. We are still doing the split bill or the split pay method because here we go. Half of the rent is set aside. I still have some monies in groceries. I still have some monies in eating out. And we are going to move along just like this. So you guys, I appreciate you so much for watching. Thank you for watching this video. If you haven't yet, please go ahead and subscribe. I am trying to boost my numbers because I would love to be monetized by the end of this year. So if you are subscribed to the channel, please share it with a friend or family member and get me to my goal. I would appreciate that. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye now.